This inquiry was not taken up for partisan reasons.
Stop taking. This is the comedy moment of the Daily Ledger, apparently. Not taken up for partisan reasons. The impeachment inquiry, the headline in the New York Times, they're going to take it straight from Chuck Schumer. The impeachment inquiry not taken up for partisan reasons. Oh, really? So why was it taken up then? What exactly has the president done? You have Adam Schiff out there along with this guy and Nancy Pelosi saying the president has violated the oath of office. How? Where are the reporters who stand up and say, excuse me, Madam Pelosi, how? Explain to me how he has violated the oath of office. He hasn't. No one is getting in these people's faces. This is purely partisan politics, purely driven by a desire to undo the election results of 2016 and wipe out the electoral win that Donald Trump got in 2016 and erase the will of 65 million American voters. That's what this is all about, politics. It is pure politics, especially when you see Adam Schiff going up there and lying through his ugly teeth to the American people and making things up and putting them, infusing them in the transcript that don't exist, and then accusing President Trump of things that he didn't do, and then setting up the President of the United States for asking for documents that the Congress has no right to have because of this thing we call separation of powers. So Schiff is asking for documents that the White House should not produce and cannot produce. In fact, they should not have produced the phone transcript. That is a violation of the separation of powers, but the president has been transparent. He's trying to be transparent. He was totally transparent with Robert Mueller, totally transparent here with this phone record. And what does it get you? What does it get you when you cooperate with Adam Schiff and Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi? It gets you nothing but more heartache. It opens another avenue for these snakes to try and go slither down and bite you down the road. Don't do it. Set up the wall that exists between the Congress and the executive branch. There needs to be that wall there. It's what the framers of the Constitution gave us in the separation of powers. Don't fall for it. It's a trap, because the more documents you produce and the more people in the executive branch that you produce for testimony, the more they're going to ask for more and more and more. This is a trap. It's a never-ending cycle. And when you do say no, be prepared. Be prepared, because Adam Schiff and Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, Jerry Nadler, they're all going to say, oh, there's obstruction from the White House. No, this is a great moment to teach the American people, to get out there with a big smile on your face and say, no, it's not obstruction. It's the separation of powers. It's what the framers of the Constitution gave us. The Congress has no right to demand certain things from the executive branch, and likewise, the executive branch has no right to demand certain things from the United States Congress. That's the way the framers of the Constitution gave us our government. The three branches separated and checking each other. But this is not a check and a balance here. This is all about politics. This is all about undoing the election results of 2016, hammering a president, weakening him, and, oh, by the way, distracting the American people from what is coming from the Department of Justice. And that is the report on the greatest political scandal in the history of this republic, imposed by the Obama administration when it tried to fix the outcome of the 2016 election cycle and install Hillary Clinton in the Oval Office. That's what's coming. That's the other half of this, is to get President Trump, but also distract and carpet bomb the White House to weaken it once the DOJ comes out with this report, and discredit the DOJ and Attorney General Barr along the way. So here's an idea for the Republican leadership. How about cancel all days away from the Capitol indefinitely? That's right. Even work weekends. How about that? Go on offense. To control the narrative is to control the news cycle. The Democrats won't know what hit them. And maybe, just maybe, we can salvage a modicum of constitutional decency on Capitol Hill.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.